All right, so we are going to begin a guided meditation, and this is based on the teachings of Rabbi Bitton of Lev Emunah therapy. And this is a scale of emotions releasing. So whenever you're ready to, you can begin by focusing inward. And if you want, you can close your eyes. And just allow yourself to acknowledge what's going on around you. Maybe there's noises that seem distracting, and that's okay. Just welcome any of those noises. Maybe it's traffic outside, or birds, or dogs barking, noises from the appliances in your house. It's okay. Just let everything be here. And as we're focusing inward, just be aware of your body. Maybe you have pain going on in your body right now, and just acknowledge that pain. Anywhere where there's discomfort, and it just acknowledge it. It's here right now in this space. Notice where there's any tension in your body. Being aware of your feet on the floor, scanning up your legs, being aware of the chair we're sitting in. Maybe our back on the back of a chair, going up our shoulders and arms, our necks. And now becoming aware of our breath. Just taking time to slow down our awareness of our breathing. Inhaling, exhaling. And just being aware of our body in this space. And as we're going inward, we're just going to do a scan of how we're feeling today. And as I read through these different emotions that we all feel as humans, and again, none of these emotions are bad. This is how God created us. Just notice what comes up within you in response to the scale of emotions, and welcome those emotions, the sensations, the images, the sounds and thoughts that come up. Maybe the stories that come up with these emotions. Doesn't even have to be about you. Just notice what comes up in response to the questions and release on it, and become the openness around it. And just allow yourself to notice whatever you're feeling right now. And again, whatever thoughts may be coming up, stories that you're telling yourself, the sensations in your body, images and sounds. And just pay attention to whatever comes up in response to what I'm saying. And let's welcome the energy of apathy into our awareness as best as you can. And notice what comes up in response to apathy. Bored, can't win, feeling careless, feeling cut off, feeling dead, feeling defeated. depressed, despair, discouraged, drained, feeling like a failure, giving up, hopeless, I can't, I don't care, I don't count, indifferent, feeling invisible, feeling like it's too late, lazy, let it wait, loser, lost, feeling negative, feeling numb, overwhelmed, powerless, feeling stuck, feeling useless, wasted. Why try? What's the use? Why bother? Feeling worthless. And give yourself a moment now to welcome whatever images and sounds that are present right now about all this. It could be something related to apathy, or it could be something completely different. And just notice what's present at the moment. And in this moment, as best as you can you let this go? Don't force a no. Could you welcome the part of you that is able to let this go right now? And in this moment, would you let this go? Again, could you welcome the part of you that's willing to let this go right now? That is choosing to be the openness surrounding however it is you're feeling. And in this moment, could you welcome the part of you that is letting this go right now? Stopping the holding on and just allowing this to pass through. And moving on to grief. Just notice what comes up in response to some of these synonyms for grief. Feeling of abandoned, abused, ashamed, betrayed, feeling accused or cheated, despair, disappointed, embarrassed, forgotten, feeling guilty, heartache or heartsick, feeling hurt, if only, feeling ignored, inadequate, inconsolable. It's not fair. Feeling left out, longing, sense of loss, feeling misunderstood, feeling neglected. Nobody cares. Nobody loves me. Feeling passed over, pity, poor me. Feeling rejected, regret, remorse, sadness, sorrow, tearful, unloved, unwanted, vulnerable. Why me? And just take a moment right now and notice some of the thoughts, some of the feelings that are coming up regarding this. This energy inside regarding grief, the images, the sounds, sensations, stories, thoughts. Could you just welcome all of this in this moment? Welcome any sense of wanting to do something with it or about it or get rid of it. Any sense of wanting to overcome it or change what you're feeling. And if you joined us in our book study of You by Pnei Hashem, just remembering that light that comes from darkness is the greatest light in this darkness. There is light. Hashem creates both. So could you set this free just for now? Could you imagine yourself opening up inside and letting all of this pass through and dissolve completely? And now let's get into the energy of fear and notice what comes up in response to this. We might feel anxious, cautious, defensive, distrust, doubt, dread, embarrassed, evasive, hesitant, horrified, hysterical, insecure, irrational, nervous, panic, paralyzed, paranoid, scared, shaky, skeptical, suspicious, tense, terrified, threatened, uncertain, uneasy, vulnerable, wanting to escape, worry. And just notice what comes up with the energy of fear. Notice how that feels in your body, the sounds and those images, the sensations, the stories, the thoughts. And just notice what's here right now. Notice what's coming up. And as best as you can you let that go just for now? Are you able to let this go? It's a yes or a no, and it's okay if it's a no. Are you willing to let this go? Would you rather hold on to this energy of fear, or would you rather choose the openness and the freedom that's around it? The peace and the perfection that's always here. And in this moment, could you imagine yourself opening up inside and setting this free? And allow yourself to be the freedom, to be the peace that you already are. Going up the scale of emotions, we're going to move into the energy of anger. And just notice what comes up with this. Feeling abrasive, aggressive, annoyed, argumentative, boiling, destructive, disgust, fierce, frustrated, fuming, furious, hatred, hostility, impatience, indignant, jealous, livid, mad, merciless, murderous, outraged, pushy, rebellious, resentment, rude, savage, spiteful, stubborn, vengeful, vicious, violent, wicked, And just notice any of the images that come up with this energy of anger. And it may not even be about you. Again, just notice maybe what that looks like or sounds like or feels like. Notice the sensations, stories, thoughts, memories, and just welcome that. And allow that to be here as much as you can, as much as it is. And just let it be here right now without resisting it. And just relax with any of those feelings and open up to it. And as best as you can you let that go? Can you allow that to pass through? Just allow it to dissolve and dissipate. And let's move into the energy of pride. Again, just notice what comes up in response to this energy of pride. The feeling of being above reproach, feeling aloof, arrogant, boastful, bored, clever, conceited, critical, feeling dogmatic, a false dignity, false humility, gloating, haughty, holier than thou, hypercritical, isolated, judgmental, know-it-all, narrow-minded, never wrong, opinionated, overbearing, patronizing, pious, prejudiced, presumptuous, righteous, rigid, self-absorbed, self-satisfied, selfish, smug, snobbish, special, spoiled, stubborn, superior, uncompromising, unyielding. And notice the images around this. What does this sound like, feel like? Notice whatever's coming up for you right now. Images, sounds, feelings, sensations, memories or thoughts. And as best as you can, allow yourself to feel that as much as you can, as much as you are. Could you allow yourself to welcome that now and just be with it? Whatever it is that you're feeling, the thoughts going on, and just be the openness around this. And in this moment, could you just set that free? As much as you just allow yourself to be open around it and become that openness. Welcome it completely and let it be. And could you also just allow it to pass through? Just let go of your grip and let it go. Allow it to dissolve. Now we're going to move into higher energy emotions. Thinking about courageousness. Just again, notice what comes up for you. Any of these that resonate with you, inspire you. Adventurous, alive, assured, aware, centered, certain, cheerful, clarity, compassion, competent, confident, creative, decisive, eager, enthusiastic, exhilaration, explorative, flexible, focus, giving, happy, honorable, humor, I can, independent, invincible, loving, motivated, inspired, sense of openness, optimism, purposeful, positive, receptive, resourceful, responsive, secure, sharp, spontaneous, strong, supportive, zest, willingness. And just welcome this energy as much as you can and as much as you are. And also notice if there's any resistance to any of those words. And just open up to it as best as you can and relax with it. And as you let go of holding on to it, attaching to it, you find that there's always more abundance of courageousness that's at the core of your being. Moving into the energy of acceptance. Open up to this as best as you can and notice what comes up in response to this. Abundance, appreciated, belonging, beautiful. Balance, childlike, considerate, delight, elated, embracing, enriched. Everything's okay. Friendly, fullness, gentle, glowing, gracious, harmonious, intuitive. I have, joyful, loving, naturalness, nothing to change, open, playful, radiant, secure, well-being, understanding, sense of wonder. And as best as you can, allow yourself to relax with this feeling of acceptance. Again, just noticing if there's any resistance to any of these. And just open up to it. And allow yourself to feel it as much as you are. And we're going to move into this space of peace, that shalom, wholeness. Notice and welcome whatever is coming up in response to this, and open up to it as best as you can. I am whole, complete, sense of perfection, feeling, just being, ageless, awareness, boundless, feeling complete and eternal, free, fulfilled. I am feeling imperturbable, a sense of infinite knowingness, perfection, presence, pure, light, serenity, quiet, stillness, silence, timeless, tranquility, unlimited, whole. As best as you can, welcome this into your awareness. Open up to that sense of peace, relaxing with it, opening up to it. And allow yourself to be the peace that you are. Allow yourself to rest as this peace. Allow yourself to be that which you are. What if everything that you've experienced and everything that you are experiencing, what if all of this is already within the scope of perfection? It's already perfection. That's the feeling that we have when we're in peace. When we take the sense of peace into our lives and everything is aligned with our desire, with our will, effortlessly, peacefully, and pleasantly. Whatever it is that we're going through, acknowledging Ein Od Milvado. There is nothing but Hashem. Hashem creates light and darkness. He creates good and evil. Every movement is animated from Hashem. Nothing in this creation moves without being connected to Him, being connected to the source of everything. Every moment is new. We are not attached to our past. The past is just memories, which are just connected neurons in our brain that have been wired that way. Every moment is new. Sustained from the Creator. And Hashem is the space of all spaces. He sustains the planets in their place, the ground under our feet. He sustains each one of us in our place. Hashem is everywhere in what we perceive to be the good and the bad. Ein Od Milvado. There is nothing but Hashem. So while allowing yourself to be in this peaceful and pleasant state and living your life from this state, you can gradually let your awareness take a more outward focus, feeling supported from 5 to 4, more and more energy from 4 to 3, more and more focus from 3 to 2, more and more inherent power and peaceful perfection, feeling gradually more and more comfortable, opening up your eyes when you're ready to. from 2 to 1, completely healed, supported, and guided from the inside. That sense of who you are, that beingness, the perfection, going forward in every area of life with that perfection, and the peace and perfection that's always here, always now.